Hello, hello, good afternoon. See here, let's get IG on. All right, good afternoon, good afternoon. How you guys doing out there today? Elaine Proby, CEO PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. Today we want to talk about getting back some money, getting back some refund from the IRS, unemployment tax refund. I know everybody's thinking, what is that? Unemployment tax refund, never heard of it. So this is why you guys want to tune in here, hit like and share on this video. And this matter is very important. The unemployment tax refund, guys, a lot of stuff had taken place last year where a lot of folks had gotten unemployment. So a lot of people have been on unemployment more than ever have been before. People who have been self-employed, people who have had jobs. How you guys over here? How you guys doing? A lot of people have gotten unemployment last year, and so we want to talk about the unemployment tax refund. This is monies that the government may have for you, and I want to tell you guys about what that is. We want to talk about who qualifies to get that money back from the IRS, and we want to talk about when they're going to send this money back and what it is that you need to do to get this money. So, like I said, this is a strange topic. It says the unemployment tax refund. I know you guys have never heard of this before, but because of all the new law changes and because of COVID last year and because so many people was on unemployment, there had been the new change that took place in March. And so the government may have some money for you guys and or someone you know. So hi, Walmeek. Thanks for jumping on. Ava Vibe, catching up. How are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in here today. So I have 4 points on the understanding the unemployment tax refund, guys, and I want to actually just jump right in here today and welcome you. Talk about the first thing, what is the unemployment tax refund? And again, I want you guys to understand that unemployment is taxable income to the federal government. To some states, it's not taxable. So, but for the federal government, unemployment is taxable monies. So a lot of folks, again, like I said, have gotten unemployment last year. People who have had jobs, people who have been self-employed have gotten unemployment. And what happened is normally you would pay taxes on that money. And there were people who have filed your taxes early this year because they wanted to, of course, get any money that was coming back to them. There are people who filed their taxes and wind up owing money because of the simple fact that they had this additional unemployment tax money coming in. And for the most part, no one has taxes taken out of the unemployment money simply because they're thinking, I'm already unemployed. I'm getting this money to help me out. So why am I paying taxes? So a lot of people have not had any federal taxes deducted from their unemployment. Essentially, I filed taxes where people wind up owing taxes to the federal government simply because of the unemployment. So what happened is the American Rescue Plan was signed into law on March the 11th. This was after a lot of people have already filed their taxes. And so when that signed into law, what happened is that they had excluded $10,200 worth of your unemployment money where you don't have to pay taxes on it at all, right? So $10,200 is a lot of money, which had caused tax problems for some people who have filed early, it had decreased refunds on people who was getting money back. And it affected you in another way because people who were eligible for earned income tax credit, some of those people weren't able to get as much because of this additional monies that was on their tax return. Okay, so this is what happened, and this is what the unemployment tax credit refund is going to be about. So again, the $10,200 worth of exclusion had created additional taxes for folks. It had created tax liability for others, and it reduced the earned income tax credit for some people who was eligible for that. Okay, so that's the first point today, what it is. Okay, so second point is who qualifies. People who have made less than $150,000. If you made less than $150,000, you're qualified for the unemployment tax credit, the $10,200 worth of exclusion. That's what it is. And if you're married filing joint, guys, there is no $10,200 for her, $10,200 for him, or $10,200 for each partner or whatever. There is none of that. It is just $10,000. No, it's just $150,000 limit. There's not $150 for each one. It's $150,000 limit completely, even if there's two people on the tax return if you're married, filing a joint return. Okay, so this is who qualifies. So if your adjusted gross income exceeds $150,000, you're not qualified for the exclusion of the $10,200. So let me make that clear. If you made more than $150,000, even if it's two people on the taxes, married filing joint is not 150 times two. It's just 150,000. If on that return the adjusted gross income exceeds 150,000, you're not qualified for the $10,200 worth of unemployment exclusion. Okay, so that's who qualifies for this. And so that's my second point today. And then let's just move right on into what the third point is. Hi, Inez. Thanks for jumping in. All right, let's move into what the third point is, guys. Today we're talking about the understanding the unemployment tax refund. And again, the government may have money out there for you. And a lot of people may not even realize this. And some people who felt they owe money initially when they filed their taxes early because of the American Rescue Plan that was signed into law on March the 11th. It excluded $10,200 worth of your unemployment, and you wouldn't have to pay taxes on those dollars. That's what we're discussing today. Okay, so the third point today, guys, when is this refund coming out? When are they sending this money out? And that's always the case. You know, we want to talk about getting money back, but when is it coming? When is it coming? Just like the stimulus, when is it coming? So the government has started sending this money out supposedly this month in May. They're supposed to start sending this money out. They are going to, I understand that a week ago was when the money started going out. So they're going to start sending this money out this month of May and all the way through the summer until they get all of this refund out to the people who are eligible for the refund money back. Again, because the $10,200 was not excluded on your taxes when you filed them, because the law wasn't signed yet, some of us have paid in more money to the government than we had to, and that is why you have this refund money coming back, okay? And so this is what we're talking about today. So that's the third point. When is it coming? They're going to send it out. It started about a week ago, and all the way through the summer, the government will just send this money out to you, the unemployment tax refund. It have said today, I was reading in the news today, where it's about approximately like 10 million folks that is expecting some money back due to the unemployment taxes, the exclusion that they had paid taxes on, about 10 million folks, and a lot of people are still waiting. So if they just started a week ago, that means a lot of people are still waiting on this money. A lot of people is desperately hoping that this money comes sooner than later. Okay, so that's what the news is talking about today, and how everyone is anxiously waiting for this money. So let's move into our fourth point today, guys. It is, how do you get the unemployment tax refund? And everybody always wants to know if there's money there, how do you get them? How do you get this money? So what you don't want to do is call the IRS. You are not to call the IRS because they are going to automatically calculate this money for you. What they will do is they'll go to all those taxes that was filed before March the 11th, and everybody that had unemployment on there, they will automatically make the adjustment on your tax return, so you don't have to do anything. And they will then determine how much money you get back. So then at that point, they will send that refund money to you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to call them, and you don't have to amend your tax return to get that money back. Okay. So again, I had clients who owe taxes. Some of them may have paid those taxes, which means that they'll have a refund coming back once they recalculate the taxes. And or you may have gotten less of a refund because of the $10,200 that was included initially on your taxes if you filed it before March the 11th. Okay. And one other thing that I want you guys to know, and in this part right here, is if you owe taxes, though, if you owe taxes and you had this refund coming back, the government will apply your refund to any outstanding taxes that you owe. So they're not going to send you money if you owe the money back. I mean, they're not going to send you back money if you owe them money. So if you have a tax debt out there, they're going to take this money and apply it to whatever you have out there outstanding. Okay, so there's no need to file an amended return because they're going to make the calculation. But there's one exception, guys. If your tax refund was reduced, your earned income credit was reduced because of that $10,200 on unemployment, you may want to have someone take a look at your taxes and see if you are eligible to get additional money on earned income tax credit. And so you would then have to amend your return, okay? Because what happens is the $10,200 adjusted your income, and it can give you more earned income tax credit if you have a qualifying child. And in that case, you will have to amend your return to get the additional earned income tax credit, not for the unemployment tax refund, but just to get the additional earned income tax credit. Okay. So that is my 4 point today, guys. This is real quick, but very important. I know everyone is like, what is the unemployment tax refund? Never heard of it. Well, there's a lot of stuff that happens because based on COVID, a lot of new law changes and a lot of things that the government have tried to adjust and, to assist and to help. This one was called the American Rescue Plan. And they decided that because so many people was on unemployment last year and they weren't able to have any type of federal taxes deducted because of the monies that they really needed. And the government feel that we shouldn't have an additional tax burden on those folks. So they came up with the American Rescue Plan. And so they said, let's exclude $10,200 worth of unemployment for these folks so that they don't have to owe money or their refund can be greater. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, guys. If you guys have any further questions on this information, give us a call here at PROBY'S Tax and Accounting at 323-290-9034 so we can assist you with this. Again, this is the tax refund for the unemployment. And you guys, again, I said this is brand new. No one have ever had this before because a lot of stuff had never happened before. We hadn't had the COVID, we haven't had the pandemic unemployment, and we have had so many people who have had to draw unemployment and essentially paying taxes on unemployment where they weren't able to take out any type of withholding. Okay, so hi Andy, thanks for jumping on. So that's it. That's what we want to cover today. I'll be up out of here, you guys. I want you guys to remember that we're going to have this course coming up again for those people who are starting a new business or who wants to start a business. We're having a 5-day challenge course coming up next month that we're going to teach you guys everything of how you can get your business started, how you can name the business, how you can get in compliance, what type of business you should be starting. So we will teach you how to do all that stuff so you can get your business off the ground finally and achieve this dream that you have always had, and so that you can gain success, you can run a successful operation, earn enough revenue so that you can continue to build some wealth. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about next month. I want to thank you guys for tuning in here and always supporting. I want you guys to click the link in the bio. When you see that flyer about this 5-day challenge, there's a link in the bio. You can click on there to sign up. So make sure that you guys click that. You can sign up for this challenge. Share that information, guys. Believe me, there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people need. And, the most importantly, I get questions all the time. I get more phone calls on what to do with my new business or how to start it or what do I do. And I have people already lined up to sign up for this course because everyone is trying to get their business off the ground and they need to know how, right? So this is what we're going to try to teach you guys how to do that. And I guarantee you that after that 5-day course, you will know what to do from that point forward. Again, PROBY'S Tax and Accounting here to assist you guys. You can visit our website at probyststax.com or call us at 323-290-9034. This always sounds like a great commercial. All right, so with that said, guys, I'm up out of here. I want to thank you guys for joining in. Hit like and share this video, and I love you folks keeping your notification on so you can jump in here whenever we come back on here live. I'll see you guys next week. Hello, Auntie. Hi, Andy. I'm so happy you're on. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so with that said, I'll be up out of here. I want you guys to have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of this week, and also a great weekend. And so you guys, with that said, I want you guys to take care of each other and take care of yourself. I'll see y'all next week.